all of like as a collective, everything that I'm done with now, I wouldn't have got this far being done with it if I wasn't inching it around like my mental health. Like I could have been like, I'm not working on my music because this and that. And sometimes it be that bad where it's like I can't work on it because it's just like I'm just tear angry and shit. But if I'm not tear angry, I'm gonna get on it. But yeah, I'm working on these last jumps and shit, and I'm just telling y'all like the way I've been just noticing everything, and it's like the patterns of everything. Like not even purposely even trying to look deep into stuff. Like just naturally, just like living life, whatever I'm on, whatever, right? And me just seeing the patterns, how stuff be happening. It's like y'all know how people talk about I'm gonna just say them being able to send you frequencies and shit and fuck with you and shit. Like a lot of that shit is true. Like I'm not gonna lie, cause you'll be paying attention once it catches your attention, and you'll just see how patterns are. It's almost like how like they try to get people's signature and shit, but it's like they'll try to like find out how you are to like bring those stuff your way, but like in like a regular manner though. You get what I'm saying? But like you'll know off of like this being stuff that like you don't like or doesn't make you feel well, and then like a lot of these things will like just start like randomly happening. Like I swear to God, it'll start like randomly happening, and then like down to your T also like so. I mean, not even just things happening. I mean like the best way to describe it is just like it's like a demon that's like after you. You feel me? And just starts going in like all people that you go around wherever you're at, whatever you're on. And they just start going in people, and then like you notice how they switch up on whatever it is that you got going on about the be or whatever, you know, and you'll notice it. You'll notice the energy of people, and then not even just people. Sometimes even just situations or something you're just about to get done. Like it's like a lot of weird shit will start happening. I just don't be paying attention to it. Like I mean, I pay attention to it, but I don't. Like I notice it, but then I just be like, it's just my soul is just so strong. It's like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like whatever happens to me, I'm gonna push through it. You feel me? I'm gonna push through it. Like almost like it's nothing. Even if you see that I'm dealing with something, like I have like a really strong soul. So it's like I don't get like tapped into like what other people think about me or like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't matter what the fuck is going on. Like I'm gonna push through, and I promise you're still gonna see me. And but I'm happy that I won't be suffering no more. Cause I think about it like I've been suffering my whole life, y'all. Since like I remember like being like 3, 4. Like I've been suffering my whole life, and I realized that like I'm about to actually get like my heaven. Like I'm actually about to have my peace finally. Like for real, like real peace where it's like I'm not oppressed. I'm gonna say it over again since it messed up when I was saying that. I'm looking forward to seeing life beautiful again. Like me not being abused in any shape, way, or form, having to live an ideology that has anything to do. Um, really, really having peace on my planet, like with no unnecessary stuff. Like I'm really looking forward to this shit. This shit is gonna feel so good. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I can go somewhere today, if I can find a place to record my vocals, like a quiet place or something. See what I can find and some shit. Might go in some like random bathrooms or I don't know. I'm gonna see what's up. But yeah, nah, this shit is crazy, y'all. My best advice to like any and everyone is to just get your mental and body strong. Get yourself so strong that no matter what attacks come your way, like you're just like you're so strong and just counterattack. You know, get yourself like that. I'm not saying get yourself like me, but I am like that though. Like I said, so and I'm happy that I am like that because it's like I'm numb. You know, I've been past like the last pain to like really hurt me, and I'm just different now, and I'm just how I am. You know, whatever that is to everyone else, but this is it. And but I'm grateful because like, you know, even though the only reason why it's like I'm in shock how I am because everything that was done to me and what I'm living in now. Like every day that shit is getting closer to closing. No matter how people entice people or say it this way or that way, like, right, all that's irrelevant because just say it like this: on this Gregorian calendar, these so-called days, these Mondays and Tuesdays, see, it's stuff that can't be disputed, right? That's just facts. I don't care how much pain you're going through or whatever. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, don't play too much into people's like shit that they be saying. You know, not every day. I mean, not every day, not everything, but don't pay too much attention to what they saying because it's like for real, don't matter what we're realizing that all this has been done off our division, right? It's not even about what's been done to us; it's our division amongst that, right? Repeat. Every day as a non-melanated being, you already win by standing up and just going through your day. Whether you so-called have a good day or a bad day, you already won. Especially right now. You know, this is the last of this shit. All this abuse. People able to use these systems against us to harm us in these ways through our children. Through all these ways. Like, so all this shit is almost over, you know? I took this test on strongly and like I said, like I'm very, very grateful to come from a black woman. I know the type of soul I had to have came from the black woman, you know, for a fact. I know a lot of us, you know what I mean, don't move in that manner, you know, it's a lot of black men that's not in their rightful mind. And, you know, they try to hurt other black men, you know, they'll try to fuck their girl, so-called say, you know what I mean? And or they try to stun on them, you know what I mean? Try to inflict pain. And a lot of them black men is gonna have like the worst punishments, you know. Also, one of the worst punishments to have is to be an organic being, purposely like inflicting pain on another organic being. You know. But I'm about to shock my system real quick and get this in here real quick. And I'm about to get my day started. You know, shout out Zion. I love you, Zion. You know, I hope your rising is going good. You know, I'm sorry that your mom wake up every day and know how much I love you and just goes to sleep and wakes up knowing how much your child's dad loves them and you're just purposely keeping them away. You know what I mean? And you know that that's happening on that level because like if anyone would be like, oh, she's not purposely keeping you away from him or da. You know, the family I was born into, you would be seeing my son and stuff. My mom hasn't seen him. No, she cut my whole family off of deciding and justifying cutting me off her choices. So it's like when you're dealing with a type of person like this, a demon like this, like I'm not even gonna say my life is fucked up. There's no such thing as that because like all of this type of stuff, you know, even her, right? No disrespect to her, you know, she has a biological connection, but she has hair follicles like an animal, right? She's not neuromelanated, right? But you know, it's gonna be punishments behind it, like a lot of stuff in a lot of ways. And I'm all here for it, y'all. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, as a collective, like I don't want to see people get their punishment, but it's a piece of me that does. You know what I mean? But not like as in a way of like seeing them specifically in pain and stuff, but just know that they're getting their just due. and being made aware of it as the things play out, stuff that they already dealt with and stuff. Like that is a good feeling because it's like, you know, a lot of people get hurt, but it's not. I feel like if you're a type of person that's hurt and you go around hurting people, to your extent where it's like people that that might know this other person, they gotta warn them about you and shit like that. That's kind of creepy. For real, for real. Enjoy the rest of your day, reflection. That's kind of that's real. So it's like the mother of my child, like a girl literally warned me about her, and and man, I'm gonna make a song for her. I'm gonna make a song for her. Shout out Lily, wherever you at, Lily. Shout out you. I hope you all right and all of that. And it's crazy, man. Lily, like, she literally told me and warned me about this bitch, like, from her, like, spirit, the core, the best way she could, and I didn't listen. So, real rule of advice, y'all. Like, if somebody's telling you about somebody, right? You know what I mean? Of course, people can make up stuff about people and everything, but when you're about to get in a relationship with somebody, or you about to mess with someone and shit like that, if somebody says some shit about them, maybe you should take heed. You gotta learn how to read energy also, and I know how to read energy. That's why I'm like, I don't know how come I didn't take heed to that shit. But that's life though, and that's how demons work. You know what I mean? Like, that's how that shit works, y'all. It's stuff I surrendered to. I said, I surrendered to this. I said, yo, I'm in hell, so there's no limit of limitations of pain of what could happen in hell. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, with that being said, it's like to deal with it mainly with the type of anger and rage I have, so I don't crash the fuck out. I have a I don't give a fuck mind state where it's like I just don't give a fuck because it's like I'm so angry and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it can easily go a real fast, quick, fatal route. And I gotta stay grounded amongst that. See, one thing people don't know is a lot of people that have been through your most pain in life, and where you can see it all on their face, how they speak, how they stand, like literally, like, how they move in and out, right? The thing that's different with us is like we've been in so much pain that it's that when we say like we don't have no fear, it means like honestly, like we don't care what the fuck happens because everything of the worst already happened. You know what I'm saying? And if whatever does happen, that's bad. It is what it is. Fuck it. You know? It's like that type of energy because everything fucked up already happened. So it's like that's like where I am in life. Like I really don't be giving a fuck. Because if I do start giving a fuck, that anger's gonna come out. That rage, and I'm very very scared of that shit because I already know what will happen. Like I already see the outcome of that. I would never harm my kid in no shape, way, or form. No kid, not even mine. Like I would never, like, and a lot of these situations I see that because I was like I did my studying on this stuff, all the angles, and one of the things I noticed, y'all, about my nose is stuffy and shit. One of the things I noticed, y'all, about how like what a lot of people do, in these situations is obviously common sense is that like if you take somebody's kid away from them, right? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're not going to grow from it or get something positive out of it. But even with that being said, if they don't all the way self-destruct, like they're not going to be the same, probably, There might be something about them that's just different. You know what I'm saying? All of that, right? So in these situations, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna come to me. This shit hurt so bad. I forgot what I was gonna say, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You know, that's how deep my anger is, you know? Like when I think about it, if I'm even trying to explain it, I can't even like get the words together for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of rage in there, you know? But I don't remember what I was saying, but basically it's like I'm just here for my son at the end of the day. So anything that anybody could say about me, whether I'm really experiencing it or not, I'm gonna just take it on the chin. It don't matter. I'm not taking it as a good or bad thing. My life is just for my son. You know, that's it. Other than that, I'm already dead. You know, um, I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this to be negative or anything, but I'm just happy that, like I said, all of this shit, all the stuff that even feels like an attack, all this shit's almost over. You know, so the win is just making it to your next day and us getting closer to your to almost being over. You know, enjoy the rest of your day, mama. You know, so like that's like where I'm at with it. Like I don't really play into nothing. I'm at a peaceful place. Like even my music. Like I'm trying to drop on my son's birthday, but I'm not pressed. You know, I know I'm working to release this shit. I know I'm not rushing, but I know that I know if this shit crashed and I don't even release it at all, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's like the best way to explain where I'm at now, y'all, is like I'm so-called alive in my body and functioning and I'm here and all of that. But like I said, for my son, but other than my son, I don't even care about this life, you know? I know that even if I couldn't even remember all the way, other dimensions and other life past this is way better. You get what I'm saying? So like for real, I'm already just preparing for death, honestly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This shit done. I just seen what the people are about. I just seen what was done to me. You know, I'm sparing these people for the greatness of all good, not to kill them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really dealing with a lot of rage and shit. And it's like, once the place where I'm at with people and stuff, with certain people that near me in life, like they'll I'm not saying that I feel like I might have got to your point where it's like I'm not gonna say that they won't be safe around me, but like it just wouldn't be really good. Like I wouldn't be respectful, you know? I wouldn't be respectful. Like you wouldn't, you know how they say like if a person's just so rude and so nasty to you, it's like if you wouldn't even want to be around them, it would be like that. Like it would be no respect. Like I would talk like I wouldn't, like if I was around the mother of my child, I don't think that like I can be like around her, around my son, because I'm not even saying I'm gonna call her name and call her a bitch and hoe and stuff like that, but like it's not. I'm not gonna really be talking like I'm gonna be disrespectful, even if I'm not cussing at her or anything. I'm gonna be disrespectful as shit. You know, I'm not gonna answer her directly. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's no respect. You know, I just look at her as like just a disappointment, like a shameful, like disgusting soul, honestly. But like if she even still has that, you know. But I don't like she's worthless to me, honestly. And I feel like honestly also like she just like just really like used me just to make a baby with me, to try to like get me out of my money and fame and stuff. You know what I mean? Like she tried to like destiny swap and shit, and put another person, people in my place and shit. She did like a lot of like weird, just goofy cornball ass shit. That like put it like this, like if you like a lot of the type of shit that she did, if like I did any type shit like that to somebody, I probably would be like how she is to me now also, you know? Like I can't even show my face, like, cause you're a clown, you know? You're a clown. And you can't, once you're a clown, you can't unclown yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no time, there's no years that can go by. That's confirmation. Like there's no years that go by that you're gonna unclown yourself and you be like a normal person in the person's eyes that you hurt and betrayed, you know, showed your true colors, how you really are. Like there's no reversing that. That's why for real, y'all, the most dumbest thing is when people discard people and then they try to like gain power off of just not taking accountability. For real, that's the same shit. Y'all in relationships, y'all should take heed to what white people did. And how I be talking about the complex cell organism. They had that same energy. Now look what the fuck is happening, right? That's not good energy to have. Because it always comes back. It will always come back and bite you in your ass, you know? It always will. Every single time. You know? In the same way how people in a relationship will be like, well, I'm not going to take accountability. But a person already sees you as you are. See, this is what y'all don't understand. This is what narcissists don't understand. As soon as a person sees you for who you are, you get what I'm saying? Like, whether you want to claim who you are or not is irrelevant. Because whoever is dealing with you, they're dealing with you from a different standpoint because they see who you are now and now they got to be watchful around you. Enjoy the rest of your day. God is peace, power, abundance. You know? So like that's a very, very important thing. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't that's why I never understood that. People be thinking like they incognito. It's like I know me and most people are like this, like that see shit. Like once you know how you are, and this isn't even just towards like a woman I'm messing with, like any fickleness with a person, you know, like I play stupid because I want to see, because I already know that I'm playing stupid to see what type of person you are, but I'm not on no weird energy though, like I'm truthful and showing up as myself. But I'm gonna show myself and see if you nurture it or not, if you cherish it, if it's important to you. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna watch down to your T, how you deal with it. You know? Like I'm gonna see what's important. You know, if I called you and you didn't answer, did you say did you know what I'm saying? Not even just give me a lie, or even if that lie was the truth, but it maybe was that the only time it happened and it didn't happen no more. You know what I mean? Shit like that, like, and then just energy in general, I'm reading your energy, you know? Like, even to see if you on bullshit and all of that. Like most people, I'm telling y'all, it's so sad. One of the main reasons why a lot of this shit is crashing also is because all of the undisciplined sex, right, that women are having, right, just because of what they like. You know, women can get mad at it all the time, but it's real women talking about these issues now, regardless of y'all not validating or not. And they're telling the world and they're telling other men about how women are and stuff, you know? And it's just a dangerous game. I'm gonna tell you, Megan Thee Stallion gonna have a lot to deal with. I know our brothers and sisters ain't playing with her. You know, because I remember, shit, let me tell you how deep the scar is. Like, the scars. Like, I remember when I caught the mother of my child on what she was on, y'all. And I remember, like, the clips that she was putting on her Instagram and everything at that time. Like, I remember when she went to the outside movie theater and she put the picture because she wanted me to see it. She was trying to play stupid. Like, I remember all the mind games, the psychological shit, and me knowing how women are. They do what she do and what she was on. Like, it was just crazy as shit, y'all. It was so disrespectful. Like, I remember this one clip she put on her story of a Megan Thee Stallion song, and I guess when she was talking about fucking her this way with the headboard or whatever, and she put it, I'm just like, that shit is crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan Thee Stallion got a lot of women thinking that they was winning. You feel me? Acting like that and taking these steps, and those really wasn't the best choices, you know? And I know a lot of people are figuring this out now, like for real. Yeah, y'all. So, like, I don't play into people's projections, right? Like for example, I just asked somebody for help right now, right? And and this is for like the complex cell organism. I want you to hear me, right? Because I know a lot of y'all be thinking I'm racist and stuff, and I'm not. But I understand the characteristics and the behavior when y'all act a certain way because of the animals that make y'all up as an organism, right? And especially right now as those cells are deteriorating. So it's like literally like I just asked the Asian girl, right? If she could help out. Now whether you could help out or not, right? Like I don't have a gun in my hand and have you at gunpoint, where you about to lose your life, whether you help me or not, right? People cite situations though. People make overdo situations and shit, right? So she couldn't help. She started walking away fast, right? Now I'm about to get on the bus. But remember, I was telling y'all those projections that people project on the black people, like in any shape, way, or form, like you're on what you're not. You feel me? Don't play into any of that shit because a lot of that stuff is just self-shame off of knowing really everything that's coming out about how we've been treated and people not wanting to validate it, but this system's still crashing because of all of that. That's all that is. You can't like play like those mind games with people. Because I asked another Asian girl and another people that was right next to her, and they couldn't help me, and they didn't even act like that. You know what I'm saying? And I told her, I was like, thank you for not, you know what I mean, acting crazy just because a person asked you for help. That's a regular thing, even if we wasn't damn near in a recession right now, right? But people are just OD though, y'all. Like, people are so much in fear, and this is regardless about genetic makeup. What I'm about to say, people are so much in fear, y'all, that even a natural neuromelanated sun in the flesh being could be acting just like that. I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? Off of their connection to this system and what they deem as regular reality, as it's playing out right now. So you can't get like all wrapped up in that shit. You just gotta just see people for who they are and make sure you continue to be a good person regardless as this shit close out. The number one thing is to make it to your next day as a neuromelanated being. Don't forget that I told y'all that shit. This shit is war at the end of the day, This shit is not a game. We're at war. So when you know we're at war, you gotta move like that. You gotta move militant. You gotta keep energy. You gotta know what motherfuckers be on, not play their game. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move strategically. You know? Peace, guys. Y'all Latino? Peace. You gotta know how to move strategically out here because this shit is let me eat my banana. But like I was saying though, y'all, with like how these women are out here and stuff, you really gotta be careful. These women out here is very wild, and you can't get like wrapped up into their levels of like thinking because them being uncomfortable about what's taking place right now. Because a lot of people can't handle what's taking place right now, y'all. A lot of people, If I was ignorant, if I was really ignorant, and I didn't get tested with this stuff on a regular, I probably would put the camera on her face and ask her questions and just make her look stupid about what she's on, But I don't care that much though. Hello? 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 I didn't mean to like startle you or anything. By any chance, I have like an interview that I have to go to for a landscaping job out Sterling, and I have like 2 smart trip cards, and like I was wondering if you could spare like anything at all for like a 1 train ride to help towards a train ride if you have anything at all, man. I definitely understand. Enjoy the rest of your day regardless. Hey, bro, you Latino?
What's that?
You Latino?
I'm sorry?
What's your culture?
My culture? I'm a mutt, bro. I'm Central Asian and Persian.
Okay, that's what's up, bro.
Yes, sir.
You got good energy, bro. Your integrity says a lot, man.
Really, God bless you, bro.
Yeah, man.
I moved back from New York.
For real?
It took me 11 hours. I've been up 24 hours, and this is all my shit. I've been carrying this with me from New York all the way down here.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. What part? What boroughs was you in?
I was all the way in upstate.
Oh, you was up? Oh, shit.
So from upstate, I went to Manhattan. From there, I went to Philly, and then from Philly, I transferred on train.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm from Baltimore City, but my mom is from 110th of Amsterdam.
Oh shit, that's nice.
Yeah, I used to have my grandma is one of the she's one of the women of all the elders of all of Harlem.
Really?
Yeah, like my grandma. Yeah, like I'm really that restaurant out there, Sylvia's. That's my family restaurant.
Really?
That's Sylvia's. Yeah, on my dad's side. But like literally, man, like I love New York, but those are the only places I've been though. I never traveled anywhere else before. But that's what's up though, bro. You traveling? I know you was seeing the whole world, bro. Which one you looking for?
I'm trying to get to the Stringfellow where the Kissing Ride is, right next to the 66 bridge. You know where it's close to Walmart?
Fair Lakes.
Yes.
It's this one.
Is this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's this one. You in the right spot. They switch up the buses so often and stuff.
Bro, I had purchased a Metro card when I was coming from Union Station. It fell out of my pocket. I had to go around getting change from people to get another fucking card. And then the dude, he was like so nice, like he just let me through. So now I have literally like I got $2 on my card. I got just enough to make it. And I was like, what's the flavor? I have no idea. I had just purchased. I put $5 on, and then it fell out. I was like, hey, Union Station. Then you know, if you leave anything, it's gonna get stuck fast.
Yeah. Right.
I think I left it for like 5 seconds. I turned around. I was like, that shit. I was like, hey, whoever has it, enjoy it.
Where you going
on the same bus?
Yeah, I'm on it. Where you originally from?
Man, like where I was born and raised. I was born and raised in Alexandria.
Like Route 1?
Yeah, man. North Kings Highway.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my father grew up in Northeast.
When I first moved out here from Baltimore City, yo.
Yes, sir.
I was living on Route 1.
You're kidding. Holy shit.
I thought all of Northern Virginia was like the highway. I guess that's the name they call it. Like,
yeah, that's right.
I didn't know. I was living in Seven Woods in Sequoia. And like Janet Lee.
That's where my cousin is. I'm sure you see my cousin there, bro.
I remember the Walmart used to be over there and
the Chuck E. Cheese's and everything.
The movie theater.
Oh shit.
The movie theater, y'all.
I think they built the Costco there now. Yes. I'm sorry.
You good.
Yes, the movie theater that was all the way in the back, it was called Multiplex Cinemas, I think, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They changed it to like a Costco.
Yeah, man.
Over the years and
My cousins, they all went to Happy Valley School.
Okay.
In the 90s.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like it's I love going to new places, and what I'll say about going out there is like I love I'm not gonna say I like ratchetness or ignorance, right? Because I don't. I judge a person off their character and stuff, but
yes,
I love to be around my people.
Oh, of course.
You know, and I love to be around. I don't want to say it like this, but the reality of it is like, I guess like people from the hood, regardless if they're black or not, right? People just from rougher areas, less money and stuff, right? Those areas you'll find the most loving people more than anything. You will, even more than you'll find in other places where people are more fickle, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
Like you saw, bro. Like I just asked her for help. She couldn't help me while she had money in her hand. I didn't get mad or anything. You know, still positive energy her way.
Yes.
I asked the Asian girl right there, and as soon as I asked her,
oh shit, you need to get on the bus. You need money for the bus.
I got like an interview. I was trying to get it to put on my smart card for the train. Like I go out Union Station.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's why I was related to what you were saying. I was like, damn, because I got to go out there like in like an hour and a half. So I asked the Asian girl if she could spare anything, whether she could help me or not. If she couldn't spare like $10 to help me put my smart trip, she literally, bro. As soon as I asked her, bro, I didn't give her no negative energy. She starts start going like, she start walking away. Like, I'm like, damn, what am I gonna rob you? Like, it's all good. Like, you don't gotta do all of that. Like, even the other Asian girls and other women that would sit down when I asked them and they couldn't help, they didn't even do that. They still said, I'm like, you wanna act like you're scared of me?
I would have given you mine, bro.
But it's just crazy. It's all good, bro. You need any help carrying that on the plane?
I think
You
I'm
sure?
good.
You sure?
I believe so, yes. Thank you, man. You're too kind.
We need. I know how I be traveling and stuff, bro.
9 fucking hours, bro.
Hey, excuse me. Hello. That's how you doing today, bro? I'm alright, man. And that's a perfect example of what I was talking about. Like, but what I'm gonna tell you was the thing, like, so me being okay. So like I said, my mom from up top, right? And me being from Baltimore City, like I got like both sides of me, but I'm a good person though. But man, it's just like the way this system is created amongst like I guess like regular survival and living now. It's insane, man. You can feel the tension and anxiety on like a lot of people. So when you come across a person, we all got problems and stress, different levels. When you come across a person that I don't want to say it like this, but acting like a normal person, like where they can still just be kind, reciprocate positive energy, stuff that doesn't even cost money, right? It feels like a breath of fresh air, bro.
Yes,
I swear. Cause like how everything is right now, it's like you talk to someone they don't know you, especially out here because of all the money flourishing out here.
Yes.
You know how entitled people are, and then
another world, right?
Yeah.
It's like a vortex.
It's like everything. It's like everything is transactional.
Absolutely.
Everything is transactional, and the morality is out of things.
Absolutely. When I was living up there in upstate, I was living in an off-grid cabin by myself for 14 months. It taught me so much, man, about myself.
Yeah.
I just had one dog up there.
Yeah.
Pet, and that was it.
You're doing a lot of self-reflection. Yeah. Just thinking about stuff.
The closest I was to a city was probably a 2-hour drive.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
when I mean...
You was kind of in the birdies, kind of.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When I mean city, I mean like even in like McDonald's or fucking Chipotle.
Yeah.
They didn't have Chipotle where I was at, you know?
Right.
So it was really intense, man. But it taught me so much. And because growing up in this area, you know, like you said, you're around so many different people. You get to experience so many different personalities. Every single person that you see. In reality, everyone is a book, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's life. If you're alive, that means your book is not finished.
Right.
It's just a chapter.
Right. No one sees anyone like that though. It's like they're judging you from right now, and this is where you're always gonna be, no matter what it is. Like,
So if you're having a rough time, that just means the chapter is not over yet. Just start a new one. Not every chapter of the book is gonna be good. You're gonna have some rough paths in there. That's what makes a story a story.
That's real, bro.
Everyone's different. So everyone's
real.
life is a story at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, that's real, bro. That's real. I know he felt that too. That's real. Energy speaks volumes, bro. It's like, you know, it's felt. I feel like if I wish more people. I feel like a lot more people are starting more so to think like that now because of the reality of what's going on with the system in life that's like humbling everybody, right? Because they're seeing what's important no matter what level of occupation they have, how much money they're bringing in yearly. They're seeing how much that really isn't important and how much like real life can just stop all of that. You know, like stuff that's important, like family, making sure your children they love you, you love them. All of these things.
One of Drive Transit Center.